سلام بر دوستان عزیز دل، خوش اومدید به قسمت 15 کینگدام کام دلیورنس. بریم ببینیم این حمله از جنگ چیه، چه اتفاقی افتاده و بعدش قراره زنده بمونیم چی میشه، چه اتفاقی. بزنید بریم.
Come on! God's sake! Get up with it! Back up, bastard! That was really pissed me off. We have to get out of here! But we can't go back! We'll try to
آره بگی اینجا نه یافت دیگه نه افتاد افتاد پرچم اینا عقاب سیاه.
We have to keep going down the path.
بریم
We can't go back.
یا باید بریم جلو، نه باید عقب نشینی کنیم. وزد پشت.
Keep on! Hands! Christ, I had to go to him!
Let him have it!
من کنار کیپان باشم.
Keep where the hell is he? I have to go to him!
Hey, stop! Stop! What are you
کیپان اینجاست دیگه، همینجاست ببینم مثل سوسیس میمیرم. برو شیر شلک میکنن. اوه چمبرلین افتاده.
We have to help the fool. You hear, Henry?
آره کارش بودیم.
You won't get hit of God. Hey, Henry, come here. You fool.
Fuck! My leg's caught!
Now you're all your fault.
Shit! Shut up! Help me! Quick!
Christ, man. I don't know why I'm bothering with you.
جوری کمک کنم.
I'm done with you in a flash like that. Try to for fuck's sake.
My
آوردش
God!
بیرون ها.
Henry, grab the Chamberlain and let's get out of here. We have to get away. So help him.
بگیرم بیارم
I'm here.
بیرون. خیلی خوب.
I'll help you! Fucking scum! Whoresons! Bastards!
باشو.
Curse!
ای بابا.
Fuck me!
ریده
Holy
شد
shit!
همه چی. اینا
Let's get
مرد.
out of here.
و ما رو نمیزنن.
Do it!
4-1.
You'll be fucking sorry.
آره اصلا نمیتونه ضربش رو بزنه. 4-1 که بیچاره. وای اینجا زیادن. حمله.
Way. But fast. There are more of them behind us.
امیر کیپان خودش زده. یه بار اینجا رو دور بزن. راه بسته است اینجا. بدو. اوه اینجا نه.
Now I'll show you.
میبینم همه مردن.
We have to get out of the gorge and down to the mill.
از تنگه باید بریم پایین، بریم پیش آسیا. حله
Let him have it.
I'm just getting warmed up, you shit! Fuck yourself!
Quick, the fucker down to the mill and cross the stream.
یا خالی میده. این هم یه مستر استراک. بیا برو پایین.
Watch out, Henry! There are shooters behind the wagons!
راست با من دارن. نه آره شدم. بریم داریم به آسیاب میرسیم. میشه من یه دارو بخورم؟
To get out of the gorge and down to the mill.
شد داروها رو خوردم. گیر خوردم. از اینجا برم. چی شد؟
Hans!
امیری
Look at me!
زنده است.
Hans!
کلاه خودش افتاد. یه ذره زیاده. یه ذره
That'll do!
We'll surely get a nice fat ransom for Lord Capon of Touchdown.
اینم کیپانو میشناسه. خب اگه اینا
You'll have to take him first.
کیپانو میشناسن و طرف ونسلسن.
My boy, courage is a thing of honor. But what you're proposing isn't courage. It's foolhardiness.
گفت شجاعت.
We're better to have honor than to sneak up and ambush people from hiding.
It works though. War
ما هم بهش گفتیم که تو از پشت به حمله کردی. شرف نیست
your head on your neck and your foe on his knees than the other way around.
Now what is a coward turn to banditry? You should have been a knacker. Still have your head on your neck and your own seat in the tavern.
Shut your stupid mouth. You have no idea who you're talking to.
Yeah, to a weasel who shoots from the bushes instead of a fair fight.
You think so, huh?
Why dirty your hands with him, Captain? One shot.
I'm actually starting to think this young knight deserves a fair chivalrous duel. If he's good enough, I'll let him live.
خیلی خوب. آخرش که میزنی زیر حرفت.
So, my boy, let's see what you got.
خب اینجا ببینم آقا چی میگی.
I'm not afraid of anyone but God Almighty.
یا یه دونه از اینا بخور.
What the
نمیذاره بی شرف چیز بزنم روش.
Still believe in yourself?
استرایک بزنم.
Eat dirt, yokel!
سریع شمشیرشو تکون میده.
Damn it! You're good.
شکست خورد تو دوئل.
Shishka, you all right?
you reckon you can trust an outlaw to keep his word of honor?
یه به یه دلداز فکر میکنی میتونی اعتماد کنی سر حرفش بمونه؟ ما رو دارن میدن بالا. بازی تموم میشه که الان. اذیتمون نکن. من چی شد؟ ما رو کشتن؟
The best laid plans of men don't always come to fruition.
Oh,
as the saying goes, man proposes,
God disposes,
but God disposes. And then boots you right in the balls. All I wanted was a quiet life. Nothing more. Take it easy. Have a bit of fun now and again. And not piss anyone off too much.
یه ذره خوش بگذرونی بعضی وقتا
Apart from the Usit's bailiff.
اون شهری که توش قسمت یک رفتن کثافت می‌کردن.
But there's spiteful tongues everywhere. Well, you know how it is. And they complained about me to the man up above.
What? Him?
No! The bishop! And then they kicked me out, saying I was a disgrace to the parish.
What disgrace? A man has to enjoy himself from time to time. They couldn't just kick you out for nothing, though, could they?
Let me make it clear. I am the very paradigm of Christianity. But the church has more priests and parishes. So all it took was a bit of spiteful gossip. And then someone else got my parish.
Aye, folk can be swine.
So actually, it suited me fine when Anush and Radzig's boys went missing, and I could hit the road to look for them. My nag Bibiana is happy to stretch her legs a bit, even though she's well past her prime. She's so unused to it. When I tied her up by the gate here, she nearly gave me a kick.
What boys are you looking for, if you don't mind me asking?
It's no secret. I need to find them. So I'll be grateful if you can tell me anything.
I'll be glad to help, Father.
It's these two young fellas that recently set off for Trotsky with a letter and haven't come back. One's a blue-blooded fledgling and the other's a smart-ass smith. Does that ring a bell?
Oh, Sakra. Everyone who was at the Seming wedding knows them two. They caused such a ruckus that they was nabbed and locked up in Trotsky.
Well, I never. I'll go straight there then.
Well, Father, the thing is, a big force left the castle this morning, and they were ambushed in the ravine near the Barkov Mill. A terrible massacre. Folks say all hell broke loose there.
Folks do like talking about hell.
Seriously. I heard the Trotsky Chamberlain himself copped it, and his whole company with him, and most likely your friends and all. I'm sorry.
What? Who's that? You said they were locked up. How could they be in the Chamberlain's company?
Annie and Kuba from the Barkoff mill saw it. They managed to get away when it all started, and I think they said they saw them two there and all. Ask them yourself if you want. They're in the barn round the back. Kuba took a hammering, but he's well enough to talk.
They could be mistaken, though, couldn't they?
Well, if you want to be sure, you can go and see for yourself, Father. The ravine ain't far from here. From the inn, follow the road east till you get to a big crossroads. And at the chapel there, head down towards the forest. By all accounts, them bodies are still lying there. I hope to God it was over quickly for them.
Surely not all of them. Those two lads are as tough as old boots. Well, thank you, in any case. I'll go and ask around, and God willing, I'll get them in one piece.
Hope dies last. I'm sorry I haven't better news for you. Safe travels, Father Godwin.
God bless you.
And nor should you. Except I don't have a bullet.
ما که میدونیم چی به چیه دیگه. راه بیافتیم سریع بریم هنری و کیپان زندن یا مردن. باید بیایم اینجا، زیاد دور نیست. تقریبا رسیدیم. اسب این چقدر گیگوس نیگوسه، یه ضرب تا اینجا آمد. خیلی اسبش خوبه.
That company must have headed into the thicker forest. They used the trees as
کمپانی منظورش گروه دیگه. خب اینجا رو پیاده بریم بریم دنیا دست کیه. اینجا شروع میشه.
Wagons. They probably use them to block the way and prevent a retreat. Smart. I should keep my eyes peeled. They rained arrows down.
هنری اینجا نیست.
Good God, what a bloodbath.
هنری اون پایین ماهی نگیم باشه. اینا چی هن؟
Stop gaping and clear off. Or are you looking for trouble,
No.
What are you...
What are you up to here, fellas?
What's it to you? Do you want to end up like these ones here?
I think not. And you don't need to raise your voice. My hearing's fine. And I come in peace.
So you should. You don't look like you're up to much else.
I'm looking for two of my friends here. I heard they were fighting on von Bergoff's side.
Then they're fucked!
You can't know that.
Are you blind, old man? Take a good look around. No one could survive a massacre like that.
Stop with that desecration. The poor man deserves to rest in peace.
Thanks a lot for your advice. But you know what you can do with it? Clear off and take no notice of us. If you're looking for a corpse of your own, the soldiers have a pit full of them down there. If you get a move on, you won't even have to do much digging.
Just take it easy.
Get lost and everyone will be happy.
دنبال هنری بگردم. جایی که هنری نیستش. اسب بیار سری بریم پایین چی؟ سرعتی.
Nice and slow.
جا سری نمیره کلا. راه اسب بریم سری برسیم. کل این مسیر که هنری و کیپان رفته بودن.
Bless their souls. Way forward as well.
یه واقعا باید پیاده
شد. The man who planned this thinks like a true warrior.
ژیشکا رو میگیم؟ ژیشکا شخصیت تاریخی بوده. واقعا هم یه چشش رو
In any case,
مشکل
the
دار
innkeeper
میشه.
wasn't exaggerating. It looks like a Turkish raiding party swept through here.
اوضاع خراب. یه نفر اونجا همینجا رفتن. فنرینا همینجا افتادن دیگه. اینجا رد شدن اونجا افتادن. به کدوم درخت اینا چیز دادن؟
Hey, I told you quite clearly to stay in the forest. You're welcome to anything you find up top, but stay away from here.
God be with you, lad. I'm not one of those corpse looters.
Listen, One more step, and it'll be your last, old man.
Calm down. I don't want any trouble. I'm looking for someone.
Oh? And who do you serve?
The Lord God, my son. And wine, every now and again. Or ale. I'm not fussy.
What are you saying? You're a priest? You don't look like no priest.
I hear that a lot. But it's God's truth.
So who are you looking for, Father?
I'm looking for my friends. And I want to make sure they aren't among the dead. Can you take me to your commander?
All right, follow me. Eric can decide what to do with you.
Move it, idlers. Bury them properly so the wild animals don't get to them.
Eric!
What are you doing here? You're supposed to be on guard at the mill. I made it quite clear. I want that fucking rabble kept out of here. Who's this? Your pa?
No, sir. He says he's a priest, and he's looking for someone. So I thought...
Quiet! You, speak! Who are you? And who are you looking for?
Godwin. I'm a priest and I'm looking for my friends. Or their bodies.
And what exactly do you want from me?
I'd like to ask what happened here.
What do you think? A battle is what happened. And the best side won. Us. Now I've got to clear up this mess.
Sorry, this might sound stupid, but I've just arrived and I've no idea what's going on here. Who did you defeat?
The cream of the local fiefdom. That bastard von Burgo threw everything he had at us, but it wasn't enough.
Looks like you crushed them badly. Did you leave any survivors?
I don't think so. So if your pals were against us, you'll find them in that pit there.
I hope not. I don't think you'd throw a nobleman into any old hole.
Nobleman?
Aye, a nobleman. I'm looking for the Lord of Perkstein in this page.
The Lord of Perkstein?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, and Henry of Skalitz.
The captain took some prisoners with him, but I've no idea if it's them.
Now that I've introduced myself, I'm keen to know who you might be.
You may have introduced yourself, but I don't know why I should believe you. Whoever heard of a priest with a sword under his belt?
I get your point. De omnibus est dubitandum. Let's just say I'm whatever I need to be at the moment. A priest, a warrior, a tireless lover. After all, the Lord helps those who help themselves, eh?
Well, you know how to preach. Maybe you really are a priest. Right then. My name's Eric, and I'm in command here.
Excellent, Eric. I'd like to see the prisoners. Will you take me to your captain?
We'll see. Have you brought a ransom?
I still don't know if they're dead or alive. So first, I want to see them.
Right, fellas, we'll finish this. If you want to keep your head on your shoulders, clear off on the double.
You?
Aye, it's me, old man.
What's this about? Do you know them?
I bumped into them in the forest. They were robbing the dead.
Did you hear what I fucking said? Get lost, or it'll end badly.
I won't take orders from you, you dog! We're outnumbered, but we can take them. And then I'll take you to our prisoners. Deal?
If we survive.
Let's see if you're as good with that sword as with your tongue. Come on then, you assholes!
Coming out! Kill him! Don't spare him!
Fucking wolf!
He's dead!
Amor.
Wanker! Oh, man, that's his face in!
خب بیا اینم از این حالا ما رو بر پیش هنری بینم.
Fuck! That was something! They got what they had coming, the fucking thieves.
I'd say it's God's punishment. Requiem aeternam dona eis, Domini.
You really know how to wield a sword. Tell me, where did you learn to fight like that? And leave God out of it this time?
In the Battle of Kosovo. I did a bit of traveling when I was young, and lopped up a few Turkish heads along the way.
And you settled down in your old age?
Till recently I was the parish priest in Ujits, near Sasau.
Sasau?
Looks to me like you're going to need a bigger hole for the bodies.
We're not going to dig graves for those fuckers.
It might not please our Lord, but I have no sympathy for them.
Who gives a damn about such scum? Let the stray dogs have them.
Anyway, what about our agreement?
Still on. I'll take you to the castle, so you can talk to the captain. He always appreciates a good warrior.
What castle?
Nabokov. Although castle might be a strong word for it.
خب بریم. حرفی چیزی میزنه تو راه.
So tell me, Godwin, why are you looking for those two anyway?
I gave my word.
Who to? Who's looking for them?
Lord Hanush of Lipa, Lord Capen's guardian.
Hanush, you say?
Do you know him?
I know who he is, but I couldn't say we're friends.
Hello?
Look, that's Nabokov up on the left.
Oh.
It's got a commanding view of the whole valley. Now tell me, do you ride as well as you wield a sword? Let's see. I'll race you there.
گادوین خداست.
Go!
دبلیو رو هم نیاز نیست نگه داره با. خب حاج آقا ریدی که
Well now, you're a fine horseman as well.
Bibiana might look like any old nag, but there's more to her than meets the eye.
Bit like you. In any case, welcome to Nabokov. We'll leave the horses here. Not to worry, our boys will take good care of them.
A very nice fortress. How did you manage to take it?
In a moment, you can ask the captain yourself.
I can't wait. Wait here for me, Bibiana. I'll be back soon, and maybe I'll have the two little blighters with me.
Open the gate!
Where's the chief? I brought him a guest.
Just now he's interrogating some captives.
Call him.
Believe they're still alive. You're in luck.
I hope so.
What is it, Eric? I'm busy.
This here is Father Goodwin. For a priest, he's handier with a sword than most of your men. He helped us against some bandits.
And he's looking for Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
Well, well. This is quite a turn-up. I've just had a very interesting chat with this Capon. And your Istvan. Now I think I want to have a chat with you. Go and wait for me in the tower.
ایشتوان یعنی تو زندانه؟ یا نه؟ گفت فقط باش چت دارم. گفت با تو هم حرف دارم.
God be with you, Captain. I expect you're the master of this fortress.
You surmise correctly. Who are you? And to what do I owe the honor of your visit?
As your man-at-arms Eric said, I'm Father Godwin. I'm in the service of Hanush of Lipa, and I'm looking for his nephew.
Hanush of Lipa, eh? Interesting. Did I hear correctly that you're a priest? You don't look the part.
من اون شکلی نیستم ولی آره کشیشم.
Quid resplendent. Perhaps not, but I am. And who are you, sir?
You don't need to know my name. I'm a knight, and that should be enough for you.
Conversing with a man without knowing his name is a little awkward. But so be it. Am I to understand, Sir Knight, that young Lord Capon is alive and well and is in your captivity here?
You understand correctly. And he's in better shape than I am. I don't have this bandaged eye for fashion. That page of his did this to me.
It doesn't pay to underestimate that one. He's one of the few who can hold his own with me, whether sword fighting or boozing.
Boozing? You're a proper priest, then.
Unfortunately, the bishop had other ideas.
I have a feeling that's just one chapter in your colored history. Am I right?
Indeed. But this isn't the time or place for recounting adventures. You have my friends, and I want them back. So what do we do about that?
Straight to the point, eh? You're a man after my own heart. So what do you propose?
First of all, I'd like to see them, to make sure they're safe and sound as you claim.
They're both fine, for now. You have my word.
The word of an unknown knight? That's as much use to me as
the word of a dubious priest with a bloody sword in one hand and a wineskin in the other is to me.
Well, let me put it another way, Sir Knight. I don't know what happened here exactly, who you are, or what your quarrel with Otto von Bergau is. But I guarantee you that those two greenhorns won't interfere with your plans, and you've no reason to hold them.
I'll have you know, these two greenhorns came with Otto von Bergov's army to conquer this fortress, and they were the most dogged of all his men. And I have to admit, the best as well, as my eye can testify.
I've no idea how they got mixed up in everything, but they only came here to deliver a message. As you no doubt well know, Lord von Bergau is on the opposite side of the Lord of Lipa. So if that pair joined up with him, they must have had a damn good reason for it, believe me. But that's by the by. It's over and done with. Release them. I'll take them away and Sir Hanush will be in your debt.
Tell me, Father, what price does Sir Hanush put on his nephew?
I have no idea.
Then why are you here?
I'm supposed to bring them back, and that's what I intend to do. I was afraid at first that if anyone was going to hold them captive, it'd be von Bergau, and I'd have to party with him. Ah, well. Man proposes, and God disposes.
This whole story of yours sounds to me rather suspicious. How am I to know you're not von Bergov's spy? Maybe I should throw you in the same cell with that pair.
Excellent! At least I'd get to see them with my own eyes, and not have to put up with any more horse shit from a lying cyclops!
Enough! To hell with you! You've got no ransom, and you don't want a parley. So we're done here. Be glad I'll let you leave in one piece.
You won't get rid of me that easily.
Rebellion! They're attacking!
I came here to get them, and that's what I'm gonna do.
Looks like you know how to use a blade.
Fighting Turks will teach you that.
Hungary?
Kosovo.
If you help me, I'll let them go.
Up and at them! Kill them to the last man!
حمله!
You can't stand up to us! You let him all die! Should have fucking I'm wounded! Come on, man! Watch out! He's had it! I'll be done with you in a flash. Help me with him! I'm bleeding! Don't spare him!
Whether you're a priest or not, I have to admit, you're damned handy with a sword.
Likewise. But what the hell was that all about?
It looks like those friends of yours were right. Von Bergov's spies infiltrated us. Istvan Toth and that Eric of his.
Eric? Where is Eric?
Fuck! To the captives, quick, before it's too late.
جاسوس وومبرگوف بوده. میگم یه جایی کار در نمی اومده. اینا طرف ونسلسن، طرف شاهیان که ما میخوایم. ایشوانتوف تو اینا جاسوس بوده برای وومبرگوف خبر میبرده. یکم قبلتر گفت. هنوز گادوین نیومده.
Well, we'll see about you.
خب گوزو تو که میدونی هنوز طرف ونسلسه، چرا میخوای از اینا پول بگیری؟ شاید میگه که شاید با خودش میگه هنوز شاید جهتش عوض شده، چرا اینا با وومبرگوف بودن رفتن حتما طرف زیگموند دیگه، چونی فکر میکنه شاید.
You! Tough! You swine! You're lucky I can't get to you, you treacherous cunt! You bark at me, you dog! Who the hell do you think you are? Where's my sword? Who is this? Man. Surely you're not going to listen to some vagabond? What, but you think you should listen to Sigismund's bitch? Enough!
What's he talking about?
Well, you clearly don't know your own men. Although this one is Sigismund's man. We've already had the honor.
They're making up shit to avoid the gallows!
So that's why you were so keen to avoid that battle.
We were defending the castle as you ordered!
Throw him in the cell with Nebak.
I'm sure you'll get on just fine together.
You're making a terrible mistake!
We'll see about that.
Zizka, you want it at the gate?
اینجاست گادوین اومد. خوبه دیگه. الان ایشوان پس تو زندانه.
Shit. I'm not done with you yet.
داره جالب میشه.
What do you want here, you swine? I'm doing what I do best, and you're getting in my way again. Fate, I suppose. We have the same fairy godmothers. Whores.
You dog! You're in the mood for jokes? After what you did here in the fortress? Give me one good reason I shouldn't strangle you on the spot.
Strangling your rescuer would be a mistake, Siaramir. A big mistake.
اینم چیزه.
And most likely a mortal sin.
Rescuer? What are you on about?
Why do you think you're still alive? Thanks to me. I persuaded Zizka not to get rid of you for good.
Don't listen to him. He's a liar and a traitor to this land.
And a loyal servant of King Sigismund and our Sir Otto von Bergau. Just like you, sir. Or am I mistaken?
Otto von Bergau?
Indeed. While these two support that drunken, good-for-nothing Wenceslas, like that bastard Zizka.
Why did you help him then?
It was a direct order from Sir Otto.
What order?
Gain Zizka's trust and stop his perfidious raiding once and for all. Unfortunately, getting away from here in time and warning Sir Otto about the trap was harder than I...
اوتو پس از همون اول میدونسته ما طرف چیزیم، برنامه داشت، یعنی نمیخواسته بیاد با ما صلح کنه. یعنی یعنی این که ما راه ندادن تو قلعه احتمال داره از قصد بوده باشه.
I expected, and that's why I'm locked up here now. In any case, you wouldn't be alive without me. Believe me, sir.
I'm glad you've revealed your true nature here in front of everyone. Zizka will be pleased to hear it.
Will the captain believe someone who attacked him with von Bergau's forces, or me? That remains to be seen.
Yeah. ژیشکا حرف کسی که بهش حمله کرده رو باور میکنه یا من؟ باید ببینیم.
I'm sure Sir Yaramir will confirm it.
Sir Yaramir isn't stupid enough to want to get rid of the only ally he has to hand. Isn't that right, Sir Yaramir?
We'll see.
Assuming there will be any discussion with the captain.
You're just trying to wriggle out of it.
You may be in for a surprise, Lord Capon.
Where's my sword?
Your sword? You're still bothered about that?
شمشیر بابای اینا این ورداشته.
I have to admit, your father did a good job on it, though. Beautiful work. His last.
You won't look so pleased with yourself when I'm gutting you with that sword.
I'm not sure you'll get the opportunity, to be honest. If either of us has a chance of getting out of here alive, it's certainly not you.
How are you going to get out of here?
And how do you intend to get out of here?
Surprisingly, I have better prospects than you two. And waiting for a ransom is only the last resort.
Who would pay a ransom for you?
Don't tell anyone, but how about the man who sent me here? And he's close by. Unlike Lord Hanush is at the other end of the country.
Zizka would have to be out of his mind to release you.
Really? People like Zizka know coin is more important than revenge. You can't pay a band of mercenaries with nice feelings. Besides, seeing what happened, I don't think Zizka is going to want to stay long. And I wouldn't expect him to wait around until a messenger brings a ransom from Ratai. One way or another, he won't have any need for you. Either of you. And that's when my time will come.
جالبه.
Are you afraid?
I'm gonna get you.
No one's yet built the gallows I'll swing from, boy.
I don't think Henry's planning to hang you. It's more likely to rip your gut open. And I'll be glad to help him.
When did you start recruiting Radzig's people, Eric?
What's the matter? Lost your tongue?
I think he was looking for this.
You swine!
You better hope your father pays a nice fat ransom.
Rot in hell!
Eric! Just about to do some gutting.
There's no time for it.
There's always time for this.
No! You've got to flee now!
تو یکشون یه بار اینو گرفته بودن با اریک دوتا. من چرا اریکا نشناختم؟ کافش عوض
There'll be time when we meet again.
در رفت.
What the fuck was that?
Fuck it!
در رفت. دم گوشمون بودا. در رفت بیچاره. هنری از این کینه داره میخواد بکشتش.
Praise be to our Lord Jesus Christ.
Gentlemen! It's Godwin!
You know, I thought I'd be carrying your bodies home. Can't you even deliver a letter?
I will get those fuckers.
ولی برنامه های ایشوان به هم ریختا سر این قضیه. ایشوان میخواست این تو باشه هنری رو بکشن همش.
They're riding to Trusky. You were right.
All you had to do was trust us.
Trust you? When you came at me with von Bergov's army? Sorry, but my eye doesn't see it that way.
Maybe we wouldn't have come at anyone with an army if they hadn't tried to kill us earlier, and weren't cozying up with that bastard Istvan.
There might be some truth in that. We got off on the wrong foot, all right. But it seems we have a lot to say to each other.
Too right. I have to admit I'm getting a bit lost in all this mess.
You're not the only one.
Well, let's start with you, Captain. You know all of us, but we don't know you from Adam.
I am Jan of Trotsnov, also known as Zhishka. These days in the service of Jan Sokol of Lamberg and Margrave Prokop of Luxembourg.
Prokop? Jobst of Luxembourg's brother? What a coincidence. We're here at Jobst's instigation.
Well, Sir Hans, the problem is Prokop is at this very moment in Sigismund's jail in Pressburg on account of Jobst's treachery, which doesn't exactly make us allies.
We know what Jobst is like.
We know what Jobst is like, and I don't trust him one bit. But we came here to try to get von Bergov and the League of Lords to parley and end this war. We're on the same side.
You're right, and it's a good thing you don't trust that snake. I've been double-crossed by him so many times that I won't make the mistake of trusting him again.
I'm glad we've cleared that up. And now, I'd like to know how you two got from delivering a message to riding with von Berghaus men.
Von Bergov maneuvered us into it. It was easy to win us over. Zhizka here attacked us first, and then von Bergov. And Istvan was with him too.
And Istvan was actually working for von Bergov all this time.
Where did you pick up that bastard, Zhizka?
When I came here, I was putting together
به خدا von Bergov میدونسته دیگه. ایشوان یه تو نامه چیزی میگفته به برگوف که آقا اینا دارن میان، اینا لخ شدن. میدونسته از اصل راه نمیداده.
And then he turned up, along with Eric and a couple of others.
You recruited him? Just like that?
Lord Capon, when you do what I do, you don't get to choose from the best, but the worst. And he was...
ازش پرسیدیم ایشتوان چطوری اومد تو تیم تو؟ گفت داشتم نیرو میگرفتم آوردمش. بعد کیپون گفت همینجوری گرفتیش یعنی چی؟ بعد داره جواب میده که
Good at our trade. So good I didn't notice he was setting me up.
گفتش که تو کار ما تو نمیتونی بین خوبها انتخاب کنی، مجبوری بین بدترینا انتخاب کنی. بعد گولمون هم زد دیگه، نفوذ کرد تو. کار تو چی الان جیشکا؟
If you're in Sokol's service, as you said, what exactly is it you're doing for him?
Waging war, as you've no doubt noticed.
There's a fine line between waging war and marauding.
As a man of your experiences must know, war takes many forms. And since King Wenceslas and Prokop are imprisoned and the Czech noblemen are useless, we're doing the best we can alongside Sokol. We're making life difficult for the traitors who are in league with Sigismund. And Otto von Bergov is traitor-in-chief.
این طرف ونسلس اومده تو زمینایی که طرف زیگموندن داره اینجوری مشکل به وجود میاره، سعی میکنه سربازاشونو بکشه و بهشون آسیب بزنه که ونسلس بتونه به پادشاهی برسه. ونسلس الان تو زندانه، زندان زیگمونده. توی یکش ایشوان با ارتشی که داشت توی منطقه ما بود. ایشوان حالا طرف زیگمونده، میخواد ونسلس به پادشاهی نرسه، اومده بود این کارو میکرد. How did you hear about the Raven? What are you doing here, Godwin? آها سمین چطوری اومد به شما پیوست؟
Von Bergov is a bad master, and you're not the only ones who don't like what Sigismund's doing in Bohemia. It wasn't hard finding allies who hate him. What actually happened to Semin?
Von Bergov sent his men to take revenge on him. Both Jan and Olda are alive, but they had to flee. Henry and I helped them. It was a close shave. We burnt down the fortress to cover their escape, so von Bergov wouldn't suspect anything.
Oh, thank God for that at least. They're good men. It would be a sad loss.
میخوای
Did you
بارگوف
want to kill
بکشی؟
von Bergov?
Of course. And as you know, we almost succeeded. But just making his life hell was enough. Making sure he lost as much coin and manpower as possible so he couldn't help Sigismund.
آره دیگه دقیقاً
We hit him where it hurt.
گفت شاید نتونستیم بکشیمش ولی کلی ازش سکه گرفتیم، سکه‌هاشو کم کردیم، سربازاشو کشتیم، ضعیفش کردیم که نتونه.
So you were doing the same as Toth was doing in Sassa, in Sigismund's service? Or maybe even von Bergov's?
I suppose so. I also understood from what he said that he'd been harassing the enemy a bit too, but he didn't say who that was. Now it's clear why.
Harassing a bit? No offense, but you're a dabbler compared to him. Istvan took Talmberg Castle. He assembled a huge force and almost seized control of the entire Sasau region. The whole region had to band together to put an end to his mischief.
And did you?
I should say so.
You see then, this whole region also banded together against me. And did they stop me?
میگه درسته مثلا کل منطقه بر علیه ایشوان شدن تا تلنبرگ رو پس بگیرن ولی الان هم کل منطقه بر علیه من شدن. آیا تونستن اینجا رو پس بگیرن؟ تونستن من رو متوقف کنن؟
Who did you say the dabbler was?
بله خواه چرا به
Well,
ما
I understand you were out to harm von Bergov, but why did you attack us?
We saw you meet up with his garrison. It looked like a friendly encounter, so we figured you were with von Bergov.
You killed all my men. They were good lads.
And you killed my men. Though some of them were far from good.
War is a nasty business, Captain. What happened, happened. And it's a burden we all have to bear.
Tell that to Oates.
دقیقاً. Catherine.
Do you know Catherine?
Who?
The girl from by the pond, for whose sake you killed your own man.
No.
You killed your own man to protect a woman you don't know.
Looks like it, doesn't it? Nobody has tried anything of the sort since, so they got the message.
Yeah, war is a nasty business. Men kill each other, I get that. But your men wanted to rape innocent women. There at the pond.
Nobody raped anybody. I personally made sure of that.
Well, that is true. You killed one of your own.
Like I said, in my trade, you don't work with the best, but the worst. It's hard to keep them reined in sometimes, but I do my best, as you saw with your own eyes.
If there's one thing I can't figure out, it's how come you suddenly turned up here, Godwin?
Or would you rather I hadn't?
Certainly not. You came at just the right time. Positive godsend.
I have the feeling it wasn't God who sent you, but my guardian Hanush.
He dropped by to see me just as the bishop was kicking me out of my parish. He said you'd been gone suspiciously long, and I was wondering where I was going to live. So we made a deal that I'd go in...
همون لحظه نمیتونی بری تله بچینی. از قبل باید خبر داشته باشی اینا میخوان اینجا برن. اون بیای تله رو آماده کنی، واگونا رو بیاری، سربازا رو بچینی اونجا. این از قبل خبر داشته. یه جاسوس داشته.
Check up on you.
That was a good idea, I must say.
I think so too. For a while, I was worried I'd have to take you home in sex.
خب دیگه. حالا چیکار کنیم؟
What are we gonna do now?
We can't stay here. God knows what plots those fuckers are hatching right now. We should get ready to leave. Von Bergov may have lost lots of men, but he won't take this lying down. Word will get out about his humiliation, and the League of Lords will come to his aid.
Where will we go?
I don't know yet. What about that Jobst of yours? Should you send word to him?
He's still somewhere in Brandenburg.
So the best thing would be for all of us to go back to Ratai. Wouldn't you like to join us, Zizka?
That sounds like a plan.
See? Oh, and would you like me to take another look at your eye? An open wound is the last thing you want on a journey.
Is medicine another of your skills? On top of sword fighting, boozing, and preaching?
Giving the last rites isn't the only thing I can do for a fallen man. War is a good teacher.
All right, then. You could look at the bandage for a start. The stench bothers me more than the pain.
Sorry about your eye.
You're lucky it was this one. It must be cursed. I almost lost it as a child already. And then you came along. Still, I have no one to blame for challenging you and taking off my helmet. I'll hand out orders and come and join you in the fort. Sir Hans can take you there.
ازش خرابه نه؟
Oh, God. Holy shit!
Don't worry.
چشه یارو.
I'm sure it doesn't look half as bad as it feels.
It started to fester.
داره عفونت میکنه.
I'll have to clean that out.
یه لیوان بخور آروم شی. داداش آروم بسه. باید به هوش باشی. خب بیهوش شد بدبخت.
Will he survive?
With God's help.
چششو در آوردی چی
Not what I
کردی؟
asked.
The wound isn't deep. As long as it doesn't fester, it'll be all right.
همه چیز خوبه خب.
So he won't go blind?
He won't lose his eye.
چششو در
He just
نیاورد.
needs to get a good night's sleep.
We all do. We're leaving early in the morning before von Burgov comes and kicks us out.
Can we help somehow?
Aye. Go to bed and no more fighting. And keep your hands off our Clara. Got it? But if you really want to be useful, you can help Bluster load the cart.
I think I know where we're most needed now. I'm going to need your help.
Leave me out of it. I'm still seeing stars from that bang to my head.
I'll be happy to help. What can I do?
We should say a few words for those who can no longer hear anything.
بریم برای مرداد آبا کنیم. بار جا به جا کنیم.
It's been a hellishly long day today.
خب دمتون گرم که بودین و دیدین. امیدوارم لذت برده باشین. تا قسمت بعدی و ادامه ماجرا. فعلا